What is up, FPG fam? Further here, and this is an exciting time. So Wuthering Waves on their official website and Twitter page went ahead and dropped the profile for Danjin just like they did with Jian. I'm super excited about this because I mentioned this in my last video where we talked about Danjin, them coming out with some new information, maybe some new gameplay to be able to showcase his character, because there have been changes with the redesigns, gameplays, and things of that nature. So I knew they were going to do this with Danjin, and I was interested to see what they were going to do, and we have it here. So I do hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're as excited as I am, go ahead and drop a like, sub if you're new. I would love to have you stick around, join the FPG fam. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So we have the profile, Scarlet Apparition, very cool. Member of the Midnight Rangers, we know all about that. Family's a big thing with Danjin. You mess with their family, she goes berserk. Talked about that in the last video. So we have the in-game demo, the standby pose. Looks fantastic, right? We saw this in the previous video as well that I did with Danjin, the standby pose, and it was like a red blob. Now it's the actual element, the fire element, pyro, whatever you want to call it. It's the actual element. I think it looks great. I like the redesign there. Now we have the normal attack, Swift Blossoms. Danjin performs consecutive blade strikes utilized from Scroll of Sword Art, Swift Blossoms. This is slightly different, right? I don't know if they're going to do the full attack string, but it does look a bit different, which is fine. I think it looks great. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and move over to the resonance skill. So we have a few things here. Vermilion Shards. Danjin consumes a certain amount of her HP to form arts from Vermilion Shard. Very cool. Thriving Blossoms. Performs a strike of Thriving Blossoms and deals damage. Vermilion Eclipse. Triggers a combo of up to 2 strikes of Vermilion Eclipse and deals damage. And then we have Scarlet Ember. Trigger a combo of up to 3 strikes of Scarlet Ember and deals damage. And that animation looks sick. That looks really good. So I think that's the first one. That's the second one or the third one? No, that was the first one. That's the second one. This is the third one. And so I would imagine you're doing more attacks, you're doing more damage, you're maybe taking more HP with each one that you do. And it kind of scales up from there. So looks great. And you can see that it's not as red. It now has more of a fire look to it, right? A little more orange is introduced, and it's not so bright red. So looks great in my opinion. So that is the skill. And then we have the ult, which oh, I saw this on Twitter. I thought it looked phenomenal, so much better than the previous ult. Her eyes glow. She looks crazy, like she's about to really put in some work. Cook 'em, right? Absolutely cook 'em. Scarlet Bloom. Danjin's hatred towards her enemies surges while enraged, which is perfect with the face that she's making and her eyes. While enraged, performs rapid sweep attacks with dual blades and deals damage. That's when the second blade comes out, which the second blade looks much better, in my opinion, than in the technical test. Right here, this blade looks awesome. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And then that's when she starts, taking off on the main stage. I love the ult. I love the ult. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. This is just more of a backstory. I did want to read the Forte examination report because we did that with Jian. I'm interested to see what they have to say because I'm invested in this in terms of the lore and the background. Subject's record reveal a family resonance history. Viable signs of structural mutation have been detected within subject's genome, sequencing identical to the genome of her immediate family members listed within official records. Chain functionality intact. Signs of abnormal restoration present. Verified as a naturally awakened resonator, so she's naturally awakened as well. No obvious signs of external mutation features combined with cases in the family resonance history. It is speculated that the primary mutation involved the subject genomes and partial internal organs. Interesting. Subject is in stable overall condition. There has been a dramatic improvement in her physical condition since her previous examination, with the risk of genetic side effects greatly minimized. I wonder what that's about. Undertaking certain Midnight Rangers tasks is permitted on the condition that does not affect subject's mental state, which, I mean, you go back to this ult and how she looks, there might be something going on there. Overclock evaluation report. Resonant criticality below normal. Forte maintains overall stability, so she seems to be in stable condition. Okay, dissociative personality disorder, like multiple personalities. Interesting, which are evident in her excessive attachment to cherished objects while remaining indifferent to others. When the objects she cares about are perceived to be under threat, this indifference can quickly transform into dangerous hostility. I love this. Based on subject's family resonance mutation level and the experience of the previous accident, her current health condition proves to be rather appalling. Oh man, I wonder what's the background on that. At this time, subject bears certain risk of overclocking, requires long-term monitoring and continued psychotherapy. It sounds as if she could be on the verge of going insane if she's not kept in check, is what I'm gathering. And she can overclock very easily, but she seems to be in stable condition at the moment. I think this all looks great. This harkens to, or not harkens, that's the wrong word. This almost confirms that she'll be available in the closed beta, which I sure hope so, and hope I get in. Just because they have it all here, right, laid out, ready to go. She looks fantastic. Let me just check Twitter really quickly. So this is the information on Twitter. Yeah, this is what I saw on Twitter, and I kind of had my mind blown. Anyways, this is really, really cool. I'm so glad they did this. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your opinions. I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. And I'll see you all in the next one. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. My name is Cody. You can call me further. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.